What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video. As you can see, you're in a fender area, wheel well area. We're working on a 2002 Mercedes ML500, so it's got the 5.0 V8. Yeah, I think it's in technicality it's a 4.9, but it's a 5.0, whatever. We're doing the driver's side motor mount, the harder one of the mounts. So I got it out, I got everything out. It clicked in my head that somebody might actually need some help when they do these, because it was a pain in the ass when I did not know how to do it. So what you have, how this motor mount is set up, you have, alright, give me a second. So this bracket, is the bracket that sits against the motor. As you can see, the shiny. So you got one bolt that goes on that one little peg. You can see the shiny peg. I'll show you with my finger. And then you got that square where you got 1, 2, 3, and 4. You have a total of 5 bolts. But the AC compressor bolt also goes into it. It sucks because you have to. Here, let me show you that stud. And you see where I'm pointing at. This is where that back bolt goes. It's behind the AC compressor. This is the AC compressor. What I had to do, and what you're gonna have to do, is drop. So you can take the belt off with the 17 on the tensioner on the bottom of the tensioner. You just loosen it, take off the belt, and come back, and you got E14s. You got 3 of them on here. This bolt right here for the AC compressor also bolts into this mount. You're gonna unbolt it, and then you're gonna bolt these 2. Once the engine is down, like you're not lowered on the engine, when there's no jack or anything on the oil pan like I have set up here, you can get to all the bolts really easily. Just extensions and a swivel on this back one. This back one's the hardest one. You just have to have a swivel. Once you get this drop down, you have more than enough space to get an extension and an E14 torque, inverted Torx on it. These 3 you can reach right here. This one, I think you can see that one, this one, and the bottom one you can get without any issues. That one is hidden behind the motor mount. So my motor mount's bad, so it kind of worked in my favor. As you can see, it's flopping around. It shouldn't be flopping around. Right here. That's horrible. But what I ended up doing is, so the motor mount sits on the bottom like this, just right here, just like that. As you can see, it gives me just enough room when you actually, I don't even think I went through there. So what I did was I lifted the engine with this still bolted on there, the mount, and once you lift it up off this bolt, once you unbolt the top 18 mil, it separated enough to where you can get an extension through these brake lines, right through there, an extension with your inverted Torx onto there, and you can unbolt it. Once you get this mount off the motor mount and you open up the gap, that's the easiest way you're gonna get to be able to get that bolt. You don't have to come from the side like I've seen people do. They'll come to the side with swivels and everything like that. You're just wasting your time there. You're risking messing up the bolts. Just put a jack under it on the oil pan with a 2x4. Don't put a direct jack on the oil pan because you risk cracking it because it's aluminum. Put a 2x4 piece of wood, something on there, something softer than metal, on the oil pan. Lift up the engine with this bracket attached, and it'll separate it enough from the motor mount that you can get your extension and your inverted Torx in there and unbolt it. Once you get it out, you can just wiggle it out of here. But I'm gonna set you up on a tripod, and I'm gonna show you the reverse of everything I did. If I can get this thing back out, and I'll show you the bottom bolts that are going to be a pain in the ass. These 2 bottom ones, which are 16s. They're nuts. They're all nuts. Quite literally and figuratively. But yeah. So let me get you on a tripod and then get you set up so we can see everything, and we'll go ahead and get everything back in. So yeah, see you guys then. Alright, there you guys go. You can kind of see everything. I'll move you around as such if needed. Thinking you're on that side. I wonder if you can see better if I were to put you on this side, but I need this. Okay, whatever. This is the new mount. As you can see, it's not all torn up. Go ahead and place that on the 2 bolt holes, just like that. Then we're gonna come back with the bracket. Got the bracket right here. And again, we're just gonna slip it on, just like that. We're just gonna mess with it. Ooh, I think I put it in backwards. Yeah, I did. Oops. There's the front and back as labeled. I just didn't read it. Alright, let's get that back in there. There we go. Back on. And then we can, I'm gonna get one of these. I don't like that. I feel like it fit properly. But I guess so. It might be because the engine's lifted up and everything. But let me get one of these bolts in. 1 or 2 of these bolts in just so it stays where it's supposed to be. And I can get that bottom one in. Alright. Just like that. It is being a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie. See if I can get both hands in there. There we go. Oop. There's one away. Like that. Oh my god, these two should give me a leverage to get this back one in that goes under here. But what I'm gonna do is just slip the right on there. Start it. It started, it's going. We'll go ahead and just torque it down. Well, not torque it down, but get it down on there. We'll wait till we get everything else in there. If this bolt has some space. Last bolt of that bracket, and then we can go ahead and tighten this. Just like that. I'm just going to double check them with the ratchet. 1 second. Just like that. I'm going in a crisscross pattern. That's how I tighten everything down, especially from, I mean, you don't have to, but so I've always done it. Alright. We'll have to throw a ratchet on there. Go for the bottom one. There we go. Nice and easy. Yeah, there we go. Excuse the noises. Using my strengths. There we go. And that should be it. Now we can lower the engine onto the mount. Just like that. Alright. So now, what I'm going to do is throw that top nut in, which is the 17 and the shield. I'm trying to think. wonder if it goes like this. Oop, washer. Washer. Go ahead, Matt. Washer's right. That's my dog. Excuse me, dog. Stop it. All right. Threads in the top fine. Let me see. It's a little annoying. Let me go get a ratcheting wrench. Try to bolt that down. And then we'll get everything else situated back up in place, and then we'll go do the bottom ones. And that should be it. Yeah, I think that should be it. Alright, let me grab a ratcheting wrench. I'll be right back. Alright, there we go. Now we can get on there. Let's see. Tight. Alright. There we go. Nice and tight. Well, now, let's go ahead and get that compressor back on. That was going to be a pain, I think. Maybe a little bit. We'll see. I don't know. Get that top bolt and just start it. It shouldn't be too hard. So, in there, set it where it's supposed to be. Start it by hand. Come on. Top one, start it by hand. One of them at least. Started, and the bottom of the second one will be easier. Right. My fourth bolt has fallen out. I really hope my dog will take it. Oh no, it's right there. Found it. My dog has a tendency of taking sockets and such, bolts. Caught him the other day taking a lug nut. But anyway, that's in there. Get that started as well. Alright. So first, what we do is get a ratchet extension. I'm just gonna, they're started by hand, so slow. That one's gonna be a pain in the behind because of its location. Alright, we can get it down as much as I can by hand. And then I gotta do some ghetto-y shit. Keep it the stand. Yeah. Nice and tight. Alright, this back one, you're gonna put on all the extensions you got. Pretty much. It's like this. As you can see. Gotta go. Oh no, we need a swivel right here as well. So I want a 3/8 swivel. We're going up here. This is that bolt that bolts into the that mount. So it goes into aluminum. It suck if you're on the Northeast and it oxidized in there. Basically welds itself together. It sucks. So where I can manage it. Those are in there. We'll take that off and get this jack and everything out of here. That's out of there. Now, go ahead and get that back on here. And my ratchet. Tighten those up. Yeah, I'm probably gonna take a. I might not need to take the swivel off. But just gotta look. Here we go. Alright. So that's all back together. Now we can go ahead and get the belt on. Oh, this one's gonna suck. Alright, I'm gonna have to get y'all out of the way. That's all back on. Alright. I think I'm actually gonna cut the video here. All this stuff is just like all the other videos you watch, with the shields going back and all the brackets and stuff. I just wanted to make that video to make it important. Some people struggle with this, they don't know, and they're trying to do it themselves. What helped me, what made it easy for me, now knowing that I don't mind taking on another one of these jobs. It's not actually as hard as I thought it was gonna be. But yeah, I guess this is that video. So yeah, I think I'm gonna cut the video here. Yeah, it was just really like some tips, and then shows you kind of how putting everything back together would go. Yeah, I did it in a different step that I took it off, but that's fine. I mean, shoot, it worked. That's all that matters. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Tune in to the next video that I end up posting, which see how that goes, because my computer that I used to edit on is gunbar. Yeah, I'm working on getting a new computer, and you'll probably find out in the next video if I did or not. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace out.